Hello there, namaskar. I'm Dr. Stephen Landau. I'm board certified in family practice in the United States of America. I am an acharya with the Anandamarga Yoga Society, and I'm here to answer a few questions about the COVID SARS virus. The first question is, how do you prevent yourself from getting it? And I should mention, I'm also the president of the Anandamarga Universal Relief Team in the United States, and we do relief work around the world in terms of feeding, children's programs, education, development, emergency relief, etc. The first piece is isolation. If you don't want to get the disease, don't be around anybody. And the second piece is wear a mask, minimize your touching, and wash your hands frequently. You might want to carry sanitizer. People who are especially uptight or anxious can wear gloves and then take off the gloves. The mask should be changed on a daily basis. And if you have your own mask, then you wash it on a very regular basis. That will help prevent the spread and the inhalation. The next piece has to do with the avoidance and improving your own immune system. And for that, the yoga exercises, running, physical exercises, anything that utilizes the lungs, breathing deeply, just getting your lungs in as good shape as they can get is of great use, just because people who are more debilitated, they die quicker. So if you're in good shape to start with, the virus can take you down, but not as far as somebody who is already debilitated. For the asanas I like to recommend would be the shoulder stand and the fish, called Sarvangasana, Matsya Mudra, and possibly the twist, and some of the breathing ones like Padahastasana, where you're breathing in, going side to side, breathing in, breathing out, breathing forward, breathing in and up and back, touching your toes, and other asanas like the Karma Asana. Our guru, whose picture you see behind me, Sri Sri Anandamurti, has recommended Kaushiki as a dance to prevent all kinds of problems, and it's very vigorous and will help improve your breathing. Another asana that I saw recommended, which I like, is that if you're feeling that you already have got some of this phlegm accumulated in the chest, you do inverted poses, and this gets into what happens if you have the disorder. So the inverted poses are, and I will hold this with my hand. You put yourself down on the ground, upside down, like the downward facing dog, and you allow the secretions from the lungs to empty out into your mouth, and then you cough it out and spend some time that way. And also, while you're upside down, you can have somebody beat on your chest or beating on your back, and by doing that, you loosen up the secretions. Another critical piece, both for prevention and cure, is going to be taking adequate fluids, preferably with warm water, and also some of the yogic approach called nasapan, where you take water in your nose, bring it into your throat, and then spit it out. And then you do that a few times and clean the passages regularly, 2, 3, 4 times a day, before you eat or sleep or do your meditation or yoga postures. And then you take your finger afterwards and you touch the back of your throat and you massage the area, and the massage stimulates the immune system because the tonsils and the other lymphatic tissues in the throat are preventing the spread of the virus. And not only the massage, but you're bringing all the mucus out, so any virus that's trapped in the mucus will be brought out. So this is another way of regularly cleansing your nasal and oral passages to keep the virus from accumulating there. Some people like to take a hot toddy, and our guru has recommended for other aspects of this virus to do this maximum Microvita fighting. And Microvita are the mysterious emanations of cosmic factor. And by keeping a happy mental attitude, you're fighting off the ill effects of the fear and the other bad vibrations generated by this virus. And so you do maximum kirtan. Baba Nam. And I'll just play a little bit of kirtan for you. Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Nam. 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 Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Namo Kevalam Baba Nam. Baba Nam Kevalam Baba Nam Kevalam. And the meaning, Baba means the beloved, Nam means name, Kevalam means only. So it's all in the name of love, or all is the manifestation of the cosmic consciousness. So you do the maximum kirtan, singing out loud with other people as much as possible. That elevates your consciousness. Doing meditation also helps prevent the emotional stress from doing all of these worrying about this and that. As Mr. Miaggi once said, when the going gets tough, the tough gets help. When your breathing rate goes above 30 per minute, that means you're in trouble. Or if you like to get yourself a pulse oximeter, which you put on your finger, it costs about $15 or $20 US, and it's a way of checking your oxygen level. If your oxygen level starts going below 93 or 92%, that means you're starting to get sick and it's time to come and get some kind of help. So I have not personally treated anybody with COVID. That's one of the answers to the questions. What I do recommend is doing these various practices, getting enough sleep, keeping warm, and washing out your practices. And finally, there's a toddy